Hi, MrByZ, and I'm back with another review today. A little something different. Some of you probably saw the Mattel Barbies that were put out last year that were Star Wars themed. And they were a little more on the expensive mark. I wasn't really looking to buy one. The Vader one seemed kind of interesting. I wasn't sure. I collect Vader stuff. But lo and behold, there was an Amazon deal where they had one that said it had a damaged package, and it was for much cheaper, and I was like, oh, what the heck, I'll give it a try. So I ordered it, and it showed up, and now I have the Darth Vader Barbie. So I thought I'd go ahead and take a look at that today as a quick review here. Now, honestly, this is definitely a type of thing I'd probably leave in the box. The box is really nice. You can see the doll very clearly inside. It's got this big Vader head. Push this back so you can see it. The big Vader head there, and it's got a nice seal to it and everything, with this little thing coming down. Star Wars and Barbie, first time we've seen that. We get this on the back. Very nice, but like I said, the whole reason I got this because it was in damaged package, so it was a lot cheaper, and the outer box was definitely damaged, and as you can see here, it's a little dinged up. And so, more and more I thought about it. I was like, why not go ahead and open it? It's not that big a deal. I'm sure some people will cringe that I'm doing it, but with that box damage, doesn't matter really that much. And I've got a nice place where I think I can put this. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I'm not going to film opening the whole thing. I know how this is probably held in there. So I'm just going to take it out and we'll take a look at it. Well, of note, when you take off that little seal type thing, if you open up, you've got a nice little sketch of Vader over here. You can see the doll fully there, and then a sketch of what the doll is going to look like. Like, as you can see, if you wanted to make this just a display like that, you certainly could do that. It definitely looks very nice that way. I think I'm still going to open it up. First note, if anybody else tries to take this out, take it out through the bottom of the box rather than the top. I actually took it through the top. It was a little bit harder. It does have a certificate of authenticity. There we go, yep. And you can see it's just a couple of strings attaching things is what I expect. It looks like it's really easy to get off. We'll find out if that is the truth. And if so, if I can just take it out and kind of leave it the way it is, not worry about posing it. And we'll see. So it takes a little bit of getting her out of there. She's got like the little deals to attach her head in there. There's a little plastic piece that goes around her chest. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it would. You can take a look at her. Obviously, her hair is designed to be like Vader's helmet. There you can actually see her eyes if we bring up the sunglasses. Clearly there to represent like Vader's goggles. Her little clutch or purse, whatever you call it, it's like his chest piece. The belt has this piece on there. Little red pieces in there. I see red there, and there's a little red on her boots, which is a nice little touch. I mean, this... I guess it's called a bodice. I don't know. But people are probably yelling at me because I have no idea about fashion here. But it's plastic. This feels like a... what do you call it? Like a vinyl? No, not quite a vinyl, but... the cape is interesting because it has like this big hole where it attached into the package. And like if you poof it out like that, it looks kind of strange. I tried to put it up like maybe like it's a hood on a cape or something, but no, it doesn't really work. So just kind of gotta play with it. Obviously, it's not exact fashion here. It does have the display stand here. It says Star Wars on it. Plugs right down into that. You can see it's got a little Star Wars design. It says Star Wars and Barbie on the back. So that's kind of interesting. It's a different kind of piece, that's for sure. I wouldn't say this is for everyone. I know there's an R2, and I remember there's a third one. I can't remember if it's like 3PO or a Stormtrooper. I just don't remember. I wasn't all that interested. But for people who are interested in something like this, it's kind of a different piece to get. Add to your collection. I would say this is more for your focus collectors, people who like to get different things to go with their main characters. She has a collar on here or something. Kind of reminds me of his meditation chamber. A unique idea there. But I would not say this is for all fans out there. It's probably more for people who buy everything or people who, buy specific characters. I have no plans on getting the other ones. The Vader was the only one I had any interest in. And when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's strange. Of course, when you first saw it, it's almost all black. It was hard to see it. With it here, I mean, there's some good details to it. It's unique. I think this is the second Barbie I've ever bought. I'm trying to remember if there was another one in there. I bought a Wonder Woman Barbie back in the 90s because I was buying 12-inch Justice League figures, and there was no 12-inch Wonder Woman, but they made the Wonder Woman Barbie, and that fit in with my 12-inch Justice League, so I kind of went with that. She's definitely different. Let's see. Her cape covers up her back. Let's see if there's anything special on the back. No, not really. Wonder if there's any special details. And the cape slings around the shoulders here or underneath the arms. Definitely a little different. I doubt you'd see very many people walking around. I'd love to see people dressed like this at Comic-Con. That would be really interesting. There's a challenge for you. But this is a look at the Darth Vader Barbie doll. Who knows if we're going to see more Barbie mixed with Star Wars in the future. I'm sure somewhere, in order to make this, it had to be not a specific character. Like, they couldn't have Ken as Vader or Ken as Luke or something. It had to be a fashion sense of the Star Wars characters in order for them to make it, and that's how we got them to get through the license. But it's definitely something a little different. First Star Wars Barbies that have ever been out there. A little more unique that way. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to just go ahead and take a look at this. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll be back again later this week with one of my first in-depth looks at my collection.